Gujarat and Maharashtra as well to take stock of the situation. Remember, this is where the center is closely monitoring the situation, and back-to-back phone calls and meetings that are taking place virtually between the Prime Minister and the state chief ministers, and also by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah and with the state chief ministers. Now, from Rajasthan too, which has also seen the effect of cyclone, we are getting to know that many pockets of the states where heavy rainfall that has been received, and it will be now moving towards the areas of Haryana and in the national capital too, which are expected to receive rainfall today. Home Minister Amit Shah dialing the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra to take stock of the on-ground situation, because the aftermath of the cyclone is something that now needs to be dealt with to assess how much damage and destruction that has been caused. We know that the states of Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Rajasthan have been the affected states so far because of the cyclone. Now more details are still coming in as Union Home Minister Amit Shah speaking directly to the Chief Ministers of Maharashtra, of Gujarat and also of Rajasthan. They will now be assessing the rescue operations, as well as we know our defence forces are constantly on standby mode and are also participating in rescue and relief operations that are constantly taking place. We got your pictures coming in from Maharashtra, more and more pictures that are coming in from Gujarat too, and we're looking at Rajasthan too being one of those affected states. No, not that much affected because of the cyclone, but an affected state so far. Let me go across to Anuj now. Anuj, the details please of this latest conversation between the Union Home Minister and the state chief ministers of Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra.
Well, the Home Ministry is keeping a very tight eye on the situation, as we do understand that a cyclone Tauktae at this point in time is on. And let me tell you the latest that I beg your pardon, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, has spoken to the CM of Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Gujarat. He has also spoken to, let me tell you, the administrator of Daman Diu and Dadra Nagar Haveli. So this is to take stock of the situation post-cyclone Tauktae. Sources so far now says that administration has reported and no major damage, but these are like preliminary assessment what we have been told. But everything is being reported to the Home Minister himself from the Daman and Diu, whether being it Daman and Diu or whether being it Dadra Nagar Haveli. From there, the administrator have reported, and from the respective states, like if we talk about Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Gujarat, everything is being reported by the chief ministers to the Home Minister. So Home Minister himself, Amit Shah himself, is keeping a very tight eye on the situation, that what exactly the situation on the ground level is and what exactly the damage is. Everything is being reported to Home Minister Amit Shah, and the Home Ministry concerned officer is also looking into the situation, that how to go up after the things happen. After post-cyclone, also the preparedness is being done by the Home Ministry. So to keep all this in very much in line, everything is being monitored by Home Minister Amit Shah himself. So that's something what we have been told, that Home Minister Amit Shah has spoken to the Chief Minister of the respective states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Gujarat, and there from Daman and Diu and Dadra Nagar Haveli, the administrators, Home Minister is continuously in touch with the officers, with the chief ministers, and keeping a very tight eye on the cyclones.
Absolutely, because Anuj, this is the time when the assessment will be made, and of course all of those people who have been evacuated too from the low-lying areas will be brought back to their respective places. But this is still such a time there, Anuj, because we know even at the COVID care facilities in Mumbai and across Maharashtra, people were shifted, they were relocated. Many such operations also happened in Gujarat. It will still take time as we are looking at the entire situation to improve.
Well, exactly. The rescue operation is already on. When we are talking about the deployment of the forces, we have seen how the NDRF team and the other teams have been already deployed for the same. Because as we do understand, this is on the other hand, which is pandemic, which is COVID, which is all. And the people, as you pointed out very rightly, need to be relocated, because there were certain guidelines from the Met departments also. There was certain guidelines from the administration also, that what exactly has to be done, because it was a very high-speed cyclone. The intensity was very high, and we have seen how the winds were blowing, and everything is being monitored. And seeing that, only the administration is keeping a very tight eye on the deployment of the forces. When we are talking about being it NDRF or the other team, who are there to rescue the people, who are there to look into the things, that how the things has to be done, because as we are telling it to our viewers, that the people need to be relocated from the certain areas. Everything is being looked up. On the other hand, yes, as we just broke down, that Home Minister Amit Shah, the Home Ministry of Home Affairs, is keeping a very tight eye on the situation, and everything is being reported to the upper hand because the Home Ministry is looking for the post-cyclone effect also. All that need to be mentioned, and that is something which is being continuously reported to the Home Minister. And there on the ground, the teams are on the toes, and everything is being monitored. Met Department is keeping a very tight eye. They are also giving every directions and wind speed, and if we talk about the intensity, the direction, so everything is being monitored and being reported finally to the Home Ministry, and the situation on the ground is being looked up by the forces, by the Home Ministry, by the administration there on the ground, whether being it Maharashtra, whether being it Gujarat, or whether being it the other states.
Absolutely. So Home Minister, the Chief Ministers of Rajasthan, also of Gujarat and of Maharashtra as well to assess the ground situation because of the cyclone. And he also spoke to the administrators of Daman and Diu and Dadra and Nagar Haveli, where the entire situation currently is being assessed even as we speak, as now the entire damage and the destruction that has taken place because of the cyclone, it now will be assessed.